She met him when she was 18 years old. A glance that ignited destinies untold. He was a father of two, but felt something new. A chest beating strong, a fire burning true. She's so correct, faithful in her ways. Distance from family through all of their days. Boyfriend, confidant when she faced the night. A bond so profound, burning ever so bright. Phases that don't return, moments lost in time. Phases that don't return, echoing in my mind. Years passed between them, back and forth they'd go. They separated for a time, then returned, you know. They married at last, promised to be life together on the journey, scarred and full of strife. In a new house she dreamed of union true, but his mother arrived, brought a shock right through. Sharing the space became a clash so deep. Life that continues, a future to keep. More than 20 years of love and devotion. Their love was tested in emotions ocean. Fights and the stress, words cutting like knives. Family presence suffocating their lives. She dreamed of bearing a child to be reborn. She believed that love could flourish from the torn, but deep in her heart the idea stayed near. Yet destiny brought something to appear. She chose the day, the moment so right. Between the two, a silence sealed tight. And came the news, new life in the womb. A path was set, intense and full of bloom. If he was a boy, she knew what she'd do. If she was a girl, she'd choose the name too. Then came into the world a boy with a smile. Alexandra was born, shining all the while. Phases that don't return, moments carved in stone. Phases that don't return, felt so deep and alone. Voices that don't, lost in the turn. His first son, the year that he prayed. He dreamed of living what he'd never made. With the other daughters he couldn't be there, but now he would be present with all of his care. But cruel destiny turned the pages around. Their love broke apart without a sound. She left so distant to another state, and he was left alone with his fate. He wanted to be there, to watch him grow tall. First words running, to see his first fall. Baby teeth growing, questions without end. But they took away this peace to man. Alexandra ran strong like the wind so free. A small giant with power for all to see. But the father stayed frozen in memories past, stuck at the age when his presence wouldn't last. Each phase that is lost is a cut running deep. Moments that never return, yours to keep. The father asked himself, why must this be? Pain that won't fade, so hard to be free. The battle goes on, almost every month the heart bleeds. But he rises up, he stands, resists, faces the void, carries with him love and all that he's employed. He shouted without thinking, wounded without care. It was just the beginning before they weren't there. In the house without space, tension was hidden. It became a storm, their life written deep in her heart. She loved him still, but the future together to say